Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. This time we're going over to Rolling Stone, and this is in the celebrities column. It's about Kid Cudi's car arson. New details revealed in fire report. I will list the article writers and all of the other information in the description, as I always do. It says the alleged arson of Kid Cudi's first described in singer Cassandra Cassie Ventura's lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs last year and seemingly alluded to in the criminal indictment of Combs announced last week has been corroborated by the Los Angeles City Fire Department, reports obtained by the Rolling Stone. The newly unearthed report says Kid Cudi, born Scott Cudi, I apologize if I mispronounced that, was the owner of a Porsche that was set on fire by an incendiary device on January the 9th, 2012, at a Los Angeles address connected to Ms. Cudi through public records. The report says the fire was reported at 10:53 a.m. with the damage estimated at $10,000. The cause of the ignition was listed as intentional. The report makes no mention of any suspects in the alleged arson that purposely was carried out in broad daylight. An official with the fire department in 2012 confirms to Rolling Stone that the fire was called in and a woman at the home spoke with the fire department. The official recalls inspecting the fire-damaged luxury vehicle and said it was not engulfed upon their arrival. In her lawsuit filed last November, Ventura alleged that when she tried to move on from Combs and had a brief romantic relationship with Miss Cudi in 2011, Combs found out and told her that he planned to blow up Miss Cudi's car in his driveway. In a statement to the New York Times in November, Cudi confirmed Ventura's account, saying his car indeed exploded. "This is all true," he said. "There is no allegation that Mr. Combs was involved in these actions or directed anyone else to take them," Combs' lawyer Mark A. tells Rolling Stone in a statement. "It's clear the government doesn't know who set the fire to the vehicle or how it relates to Mr. Combs, who denies any involvement. Last week, prosecutors seemingly gave new details of the alleged arson without naming Ms. Cudi in their indictment, or court filings opposing Combs. Released on bail in a letter to the court filed September 17th, they allege that the co-conspirators acting on the behalf of Combs set fire to an unidentified person's vehicle by slicing open the car's convertible top and dropping a Molotov cocktail inside. In early January of 2012, they said multiple witnesses would testify about Combs' alleged bragging about his role in destroying the one's car. Attempts to reach Miss Cudi through his representatives were not immediately successful. Friday, the celebrated artist and actor has not commented on any alleged arson beyond his statement to the Times last year. The fire report did not specify make and model of the Porsche, but Cudi is known for his love of the Porsche brand. He vlogged about driving his new 2011 Porsche 911 Turbo S in a video posted on YouTube, and released his song Porsche Topless, an upbeat summer anthem, as the first single off his 9th solo album, Arson. Combs, age 54, pled not guilty to racketeering and ST charges in the indictment unsealed last week in Southern District of New York. As he remains in custody awaiting trial, Combs is also facing multiple civil lawsuits related to claims of sexual misconduct. In a new lawsuit filed Friday, a Jane Doe alleges Combs would ply her with alcohol and substances until she passed out, and that she would wake up with injuries and no recollection of what happened. She claims Combs drugged her as recently as July. And that is the end of the article, and the list keeps going and going. There has been a new lawsuit that has came out. I think it's two now. If I'm not mistaken. If I am, just let me know in the comments as usual. But the thing with Kid Cudi, I remember back in November when Cassandra Cassie Ventura, posted her lawsuit, and the details were made available for the public, that she did have brief mention about a car bombing that came from Kid Cudi. He did kind of confirm this, but let me just tell you, bro, if you were bragging about that, which I'm pretty sure you were, it just seems like he has that personality. This is the reason why I'm making that statement. The recent lawsuit, not to go into detail about it, but the cliff notes of it was that it was this girl, and she was dating an employee of Mr. Combs at the time, and that she, Mr. Combs, contacted her under the guise that, her boyfriend at the time, job performance was lacking in some type of way, or there was some type of issue. So he invited her, even though she was not employed with Mr. Combs, to discuss her boyfriend's future at the Bad Boy brand. I'm assuming that, obviously she wanted to, in some ways, try to help her boyfriend and, actually see what was going on. She took the meeting with Mr. Combs, where he was alleged to have, done some things to him and another person, and it was recorded, and he was literally showing this like real locker boy, real high schoolish, real, stupid male toxic masculinity stuff, like literally allegedly showing the video, and the boyfriend saw it and everything like this. She was urged not to say anything or come forward, I believe. I'm not sure. Please do not quote me on that. And, thus the lawsuit is new. Okay. So, it just goes to his character. Like, every time a lawsuit comes out and things like that, like, nothing, it is not above Combs to pull these stunts where he has to just show everybody or gain some type of profit off of it, or use it as leverage or anything like that, with no consideration of how, the person that has been violated or taken advantage of or wronged in a situation feels, and things of that nature. There's also been reports of him allegedly going through drug withdrawals. He's a full-blown, like, he's a rich junkie. So, we're not going to sit here and act like, junkies, rich junkies, any type of person that is, been dealing with substance abuse for years has a hard time coming down and coming off. He'll be lucky if he breaks into a sweat. And that be the only symptom. But, who knows? It's all speculation. But anyway, the thing with Kid Cudi, just because you wanted to date it, it just gives me very much the reminiscence of, when Kim Porter, when she tried to move on, and allegedly she was dating someone, and, things happen, I'm pretty sure y'all already heard the stories and stuff like that. If not, I can definitely do another video about that to explain. Anybody that he sees as a grad and that he wants and he wants to keep under his control, he will do some of the most alleged, disgusting, despicable, horrible things to try to keep that person in line and keep a level of fear and intimidation. No matter the anxiety and depression and all the other things that comes with that, he really doesn't care about other people's feelings other than his own. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Sean Diddy Combs had someone to do it? My personal opinion, and only my opinion, does not reflect anyone else's, is that, yeah, I mean, it's seeming more and more likely as details come out every time a lawsuit comes out or a person that was around in his orbit at the time, regardless if it was before he became, Puffy or, Brother Love and all this other extra stuff. Um, you know, uh, it's a lot of things that I can say, but, it is what it is. So drop down in the comments and chop it up with me. I love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And with that, you guys, thank you so much. As always, I appreciate you watching my video. And I will get with you guys in the next one.